Now, Sarah Bacon already has a title at these championships. She took the 1 meter yesterday.
Oh, she is really just a picture to watch, and I think she is so smooth. I talked about her on the 1 meter and said smooth as silk. Well, she's continuing that, and the point of the diving is to do all of this acrobatics in the air and find a vertical entry without a whole lot of splash. That's sort of oversimplification, but that's the way it is.
And that's what lay people can look for, do the acrobatics in the air. And
this year, and only has 1 year or this semester of eligibility because of her age, 26 years old.
Sarah Bacon yesterday defended her 1 meter title. Last year she was 8th on 3 meter. The year before 6th. She was behind by just 4.5 points after 1 dive.
Oh, that is real. Exactly. I don't have that information. Maybe you do over there, Rich, on her height, but to spin with her legs straight and pass the board with proper distance is a chore within itself, and she does it beautifully. What a nice dive, and it's high degree of difficulty, 3.0.
7 to 8, and now Sarah Bacon in 4th place, 13 points back, heading into her 3rd of 6 dives. Bacon won the 1 meter competition yesterday on day 2.
She's got a lot of poise. Very nice. Her coach, Winbo Chen, is in his 10th year at Minnesota, and I think he is such a good technician, and he teaches the divers how to use their visual references very well. Where do you look when you unfold out of a dive in order to be able to line it up and go in the water straight? There's Winbo right there. He was a Chinese national coach, a diver, and also
6.5, 1 judge in 8. Now Sarah Bacon, 1 meter champion earlier this meet, in 5th place right now in 3 meter with 3 dives left.
This was a great opportunity for Sarah Bacon. She doesn't handle the entry quite. I'm seeing possible adrenaline at play here, because I think this takeoff looks good. It's way up in the air, and she unfolds, and you see the splash going that way past vertical towards underneath the diving board, just not hitting the entry solid.
Bacon had hoped for better, heading into her next to last dive.
I keep saying it's an opportunity. It's a spot, second to last round, where somebody could really, if you will, take the bull, no pun intended being in Longhorn land, by the horns and really jump out in front. And we're seeing what looks like a lull in energy. It's not very stimulating at this point.
And the first 3 rounds were fantastic.
Yes.
Not a miss among them. But there have been lots in the last round and a half. We have a round and a half to go. Now Sarah Bacon of Minnesota, who won the 1 meter competition yesterday, in 7th place heading into her last dive.
That was what I would call an exquisite takeoff. Right on the end of the springboard, stretched from her fingertip to her toes. Lovely, and maybe one of her best dives.
And now Maria Polyakova. Polyakova has been working toward this dive for 5 years at UCLA, the redshirt senior. Here she comes. Polyakova, her last dive, the leader by 50.